Get ready. It's time for a well-deserved break, Pittsburgh, with Heather Abraham and David Highfield from the KDKA TV studios. It's Pittsburgh Today Live.
Hi.
Hey, it's Thursday.
I made it back.
Look who's back. It's Dr. Abraham.
I know, we were joking because I really like this white blazer, and I was so cold this morning.
Right, and so you didn't wear this on the news.
No, and then it was freezing cold, and I was like, it's not cold anywhere else. So I was fine in the dressing room. I was fine in the newsroom. And then as soon as I came in here for the morning news, I was like, oh gosh,
it's so cold.
I may die of hypothermia
2.5 hours in here. Yeah, but you know what? And it's a lovely blazer.
Thank you.
But you put it on and then you asked me, do I look like I'm a member of the medical community? And that's whenever, you know how sometimes something
like
plants in your head?
And
now that's all I can see. What you need is a little name tag on the side.
Doctor.
Yes, Dr. Abraham.
Doctor. So here we are.
Let's not get started there.
Okay, so, I think a lot of people are going to be reflecting over the coming days. I think it's fine and it's good, and we've even talked to Dr. Debbie Gilboa about this. But today marks the 1-year anniversary the World Health Organization declared COVID-19 a pandemic. And so you and I this morning were both looking back, at the dates leading up to today, a year ago.
So much has changed, and for me, it seems longer than a year. But we looked up on our phone, or I looked up on my phone, what the pictures were from 1 year ago, and it was us at the Home and Garden Show. So we broadcast live every year from the Pittsburgh Home and Garden Show at the Convention Center, and last year, just as this was all breaking, it happened during that week. So we broadcasted like the Friday, and we had a studio audience, which we love it when we have a studio audience, and we can't wait until we can get back to this kind of thing again, because we actually had to pull up stakes midway through the week at the Home and Garden Show because of what was going on. And, so much has happened since then.
Well, and I even remember, and that's the thing, like thinking back to those days leading up to it, I remember thinking when we were at the Home and Garden Show, well, we may not be able to have the live studio audience on Friday, but, even in initial talks, we thought we'd still be able to keep, doing the show. And then it became very clear that we could not, that rules and guidance were going into effect, that lockdowns were then happening. And Frankie and I were even talking about, when that first initial lockdown went in, it's going to be 2 weeks. And we all thought, 2 weeks is a long time, but we could do this. 2 weeks, we could do that. We'll come up with some crafts for the kids to keep them busy. We'll figure out something, some fun meals to do. And then it became very apparent that it was just, we were in this for the long haul.
Exactly.
So
yeah, it's been a long year. And does it seem like just a year to you? It seems to me like longer than a year.
Well, and I think that that's because of the stress that so much of us have endured. I mean, I was diagnosed with anxiety this year, and I've always been high energy and been able to tackle a lot of things. But for me, I went into a regular doctor's appointment, and she looked at me and she goes, "So do you feel like you're a little anxious?" And I realized at that point I didn't realize it, but she could tell. She could tell.
Yeah.
She could tell. So I think that things like that and varying degrees of that have been happening for so many people.
And so many families have been affected very, very deeply. And even for those of us who have not lost a loved one or even had COVID, we've all been affected.
Yeah.
So there's a lot to think about. And you know what? We want to invite you to watch KDK's newscast today because we're starting today having reports all about the anniversary, looking back in various aspects of it.
And the good too. I mean, let's remember that. I mean, I think if you look at your pictures, I encourage all of you, pick up your phone, go back through, because you will see that you found those moments. We all managed to find those moments where we were able to smile and laugh and somehow come together and survive this.
And maybe cherish those moments more, like the stuff that we took for granted before.
Yeah.
So one of those things that we want to talk about is the reason that Heather was off yesterday, because you had a wonderful day with your daughter, Sonni.
I did. In fact, that's even looking back a year ago, we were celebrating Sonny's 3rd birthday leading up to all the closures. And so, yesterday I was off because Sonni turned 4. You can see,
there's our Wonder Woman.
You can see her bike there. She got a new bike with training wheels, which she learned very quickly. We tried to explain to her, it is not easy to ride a bike. When you're first learning, even like learning to pedal is difficult to understand. So we're working on it. She's gonna get it.
You know, it takes a little bit of time.
And then I'm so excited because when you so graciously found all these cool things to celebrate my birthday, or not my anniversary.
Your 10th anniversary at KDKA,
10th anniversary at KDKA in December. You got me this punch box, and we saved it because there were extra red tarts to put in.
So you could reuse the punch box and punch through and get prizes.
And can I just tell you how much Sonni loved doing this? Although I realized she does not know how to punch. She knocks. So probably a good thing that we don't know how to punch. But she loved going through this, so thank you, David. I wanted you to see this.
I am so glad that it worked out and that she had fun. I love how she has a very interesting technique.
Yeah.
And you know what? She busted through, so that's all that's important.
It was a lot of fun. We had a great time celebrating Sonni, and you know, just a special day around her.
Yeah.
And what a lovely young woman she is turning out to be.
Those are the moments that you just have to capture.
We cherish those.
All right, there is a video that has become crazy popular on the internet, especially if you're trying to relax. Get in touch with your inner Zen, right? So take a look at this video and listen to it too. We're gonna pause for a second and see what kind of effect it has on you.
Nope.
It's not helping with your anxiety.
Oh, no. No.
All right.
And you know what? Patty, who is in audio right now, I'm so sorry because she and I suffer from the same condition.
Oh, that's right. You don't like to hear anyone chewing loudly.
Yeah. She's saying it sounds like her husband eating, which is,
oh, no.
as she and I both know, a source of frustration.
All right. Well, this is supposed to be relaxing to some people, at least. This is a beaver, by the way, if you can't figure out what it is, and it's eating cabbage. And so this has been all over the internet. It was first posted, we think, by a children's book author. But anyway, the caption that goes along with it is, studies have shown that listening to the sounds of beavers enthusiastically munching on white cabbage can temporarily reduce stress by 17%.
Oh, wow.
And then another website did a poll. And they asked 1,000 people to watch it, and they too said that they were more relaxed afterwards.
If the audio was down,
it might be okay.
I could watch it.
Well, in general, and there have been other studies on this, that there are cute animal videos can really lower your stress and level.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's like I
think
that
one's a very particular one.
Isn't it why we enjoy going to the zoo so much? Is that we love to see animals doing their thing.
Yeah. All right, now here's some animals doing their thing that's not so cute. It could actually raise your anxiety level. So we want to show you what happened in Wisconsin, and this is crazy.
So this is a deer stampede, as you can see in that last one there. My gosh, you would think that the deer would be hurt. You would think that the vehicle would be damaged. You would think, I mean, really just startling. And you know what? This is a problem in Western Pennsylvania. Maybe not so much with the stampedes, but gosh, how many people in this area have hit a deer?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. The fact that no one was hurt in this, and then the video capturing all of it, and that's a big deer there. I mean, and also this is Michigan. I said it was Wisconsin. It's Michigan. But anyhow, we just want to show you because it's like a gee whiz kind of thing, and we're glad that no people and no deer were actually hurt in this. All right, we always love it when we ask for your help and you come through. You always do.
Yeah.
So, you know, at the beginning of the show, you see us walking down the hall into the studio to get things rolling. And we got to admit, we try to come up with some clever ideas. Like
we're bored.
We're kind of bored. So we want to kind of mix it up. So first we're going to show you a montage that our editor Judith put together.
Shout out to Judith!
That really shows you how I think we've gotten into a rut. We're not doing anything creative during that walk. So watch.
Get ready. It's time for a well-deserved break, Pittsburgh, with Heather Abraham and David Highfield.
David, the only thing unique every day is what kind of face you're going to make as you walk in.
Although I think it's fun because when you edit this, you realize we have to be 6 feet apart or try to be 6 feet apart. And then it's pretty much the same thing. I remember do you remember the morning we found the cart in the moving cart? And you were like I forget who, no, you pushed me.
Yeah.
I rode on top of the moving cart. And see, that was creative. So anyway, we're asking you, we're going to post this on Facebook, come up with creative ideas.
What can we do?
Things that we can do while being socially distant in our little walk into the studio before the show gets started.
And no acrobats. We are incapable of doing cartwheels and round-offs and back handsprings into the studio.
We will attempt dance moves, but if you've seen us dance, you know neither of us can.
Probably not a good idea.
Yeah, probably not a good idea. But anyway, we just thought it was fun, and we wanted to share the video that Judith put together because that was cool.